How do you add interactive characters to an adventure game? This is a question that I've been asked many times. I've given examples of adventure games in C# and Java and other languages, and I've always said rather vaguely, well, you just use my actor class. Well, let me show you before I go into a more detailed explanation. Let me show you what I mean by an interactive character. So here I've got this game, and you can see there are two robots here, a small silver robot and a gold robot. Those are characters. Now let me talk to the gold robot, comma, and I can give it some command, take sack. There's a sack in the room, and it just says smelly old sack taken. Now did the robot take that? I can ask the robot to show me what it's got. The command for that is I, so robot comment I, tell me what you've got in your inventory, and oh, I have to say which robot, because there are two robots. It's the gold robot, comma, and tell me what you've got. I have a smelly old sack. I can tell the robot to go somewhere. You know, I just pass it to the normal commands. I can say again, gold robot, S for south, and it says the small gold robot goes south, leaving the current location. I can check that. No, he's not here, go south. And there you are, there's the small gold robot. So you can see I'm interacting, I'm talking to individual characters, giving them commands to perform, whereas normally when I'd enter a command without specifying a character, well, I'm just telling the player, go and do this. Let me take you through quickly how I've implemented these interactive characters. So here you can see the adventure game system, the Bitwise Interactive Fiction Framework, or BIFF, for C#, and I've got this class here called actor. There is also, by the way, a version of BIFF for Java. Both are freely available to download. Sign up to my mailing list and I'll tell you where you can get all the source code which you can use for your own purposes. Now, the actor class up to now has had only one instance, one object created from it, and that's the player itself. So the player wanders around the map looking, taking, putting objects into other objects, and so on. So you can see that the actor has all these ways of responding to these commands. Look, show the inventory, various commands to take objects, drop, and so on. Okay, so I've always said in the past when people have asked me how to create interactive characters, just make other actors so that you can put actor objects in the game. When I've got around to doing this myself, I've actually decided to create a different class. It's a subclass of actor, because I don't want to mess around the class that already works, so I've just created a new version. In fact, you can see in this initial version of interactive actor, which descends from actor, there's very few changes. I've added a pronoun so that it can say I have done this instead of you have done this. You tell a robot I have dropped this, whereas if you told the player to do that, the game would just say you have done it. Apart from that, I've just got this move to, I've overridden the standard move to move from one room to another, and that's really mainly to provide more appropriate descriptions when a character replies to you. And that's something you would do as you went on and developed a game yourself. You'd probably want to override certain methods so that the interactive character could provide a more useful reply when you tell it to do something. But that's really pretty much all there is to it. Now, as I've said, this code is freely available. I haven't yet integrated the interactive actor into the Java version of the Bitwise Interactive Fiction Framework, but if you look at the C# code, translating it into Java would be really simple to do. To learn programming in depth, enroll in one of my courses or read one of my books. More information at bitwisebooks.com.